class from Philip Taylor so far. Day 2 of the European Championship. Taylor, who won the first 4 of these tournaments, losing in the last 16 at this stage for the last 2 years, but well on his way to a quarter-final spot, averaging 114.46. Michael Smith hasn't done too much wrong. He got one chance and he took it to win the last leg, to break the Taylor throw, but Phil Taylor is at full throttle.
Well, certainly going hunky-dory for Big Phil. From Michael Smith's point of view, he's going to be feeling the heat, isn't he? 4-1 down, averaging 104, probably not far off the second highest average of the tournament so far, or there and thereabouts. And he's losing 4-1.
Well, he's a talent, that's for sure. The young man from St Helens, and up to number 9 in the world. But well aware he needs to take the next step. Little quiet storm after the
58.
The raging power of the first session here.
Well, he'd probably want to stay on there, wouldn't he? Things are going so well. It's when you're losing, or you've just
48.
maybe taken a leg like Michael Smith did in that 5th leg, and then the break comes, it kind of stops your focus. You've got to go off stage, come back on.
132.
Football game of 2 halves starts. We've got 3 sessions here, so there's 3 segments, if you will.
Well done again, Michael Smith, his second 180.
Look at the session. He's lost the first one 4-1. If you can go in on this one 3-2 even ahead, he's back in the game well and truly. So it's still not out of it by a long distance.
Well, that's awkward. Ball for double 16. Oh, that's a great dart. Well, the young man oozes confidence. He's won back-to-back legs. Now, can he break Taylor here? That would really open up this match.
Now, we said earlier, when he was 4-0 ahead, almost 5-0, things are going so well, he looks happy. Just got a little bit of concern on his face there, because he knows Michael Smith, obviously a good player, and starting to pull
60.
a couple of legs back. 4-2's a little bit different than 4-0.
We mentioned Taylor losing at this stage the last 2 years, beaten by Bunting in a thriller 12 months ago, 10-9.
137.
You remember who beat him in Mulheim 2 years ago at the last 16?
Ronnie Hybrex, was it?
Ronnie Hybrex, yeah, well done. Good answer.
126.
Well, unlucky with the cover shot going in the treble 2 instead of the treble 17. Yeah, Ronnie Hybrex beat him in Mulheim. And in Germany last year it was Stephen Bunting.
I remember Mulheim there very well. It was very hot, wasn't it?
140.
Disappointed with the last one there, but still playing pretty well. Let's not forget that.
But Taylor didn't give him a chance for 4 legs. And when he has given Smith a chance, he's taken it.
But that last dart Smith threw at the 20, he fancied the treble, obviously. If he'd gone for 25, would have left 170. Positive thinking, maybe thinking he was going to hit the 180 and leave a better finish, a bit more momentum for him.
5 out of 7 on the doubles. Philip Taylor.
Game on.
It was an important leg for Taylor to win as well, when your opponent's just pulled 2 back when you were 4-0 ahead. Just keeping that 93. Distance. We all know Michael Smith capable of that purple patch. That's why he's won 3 European Tour events. Currently number 9 in the world, number 8
59.
on the provisional one around Christmas, and still a few TV events to go, so they'll be looking, like you said, Stuart, to get to a quarter-final at least, semis possibly.
121.
Make that next step.
In control in this leg, Michael Smith.
99.
One of the best in the business, Georgie Noble.
Certainly is. Got some good referees here in the PDC. All doing a good job.
105 average, Michael Smith. Losing 5-2. Philip Taylor 112.
Well, we saw that incredible game, didn't we, in the Premier League when Barney beat Phil Taylor.
Yep.
Was it 115?
115 average and lost to Van Barneveld, yeah.
Incredible. So it can happen. Just rarely when it's so diverse. It's basically just giving you average for every single dart you throw. For the third. So a good chance here for Smith to pull another leg back,
taking out
him in the game.
And 82. Well, he missed the 16.
36.
He missed the big 16, Alan.
106.
No. That's just sloppy.
Yeah, it is. Surprising as well. But this won't be surprising if he took this out.
To punish.
86.
He's got away with it. Would have been 6-2 there, and that really would have put the knockers on Bully Boy. But he's still got to tidy up. Still got to tidy up. Eventually with the last dart, the crucial third dart in your hand.
Well, Taylor's the best in the business. Winning legs, last dart in hand, isn't he?
I mentioned at the start of this session, if you can hold out with a 3-2 in the session, it'll only be 6-4. So that's on track.
97.
And he will go into that second break feeling he's into the game, despite still a small deficit.
$140.
Well, he'll be disappointed. You can see there the first dart was so perfectly placed for the way that Michael Smith throws the darts, and to only come out of that visit with 100.
Maybe still feeling a little bit on edge, possibly. That was a perfect line for his angle and throw. As that one is as well. That's better. Managed to get one underneath.
125.
Well, he shouldn't be too disappointed. I know he wants to hit a 180.
He's not left to finish though, has he?
Well, possibly that's why.
That's why the head was in the hands, because the loose dart meant he couldn't leave a finish. It may be academic. It will be if Taylor hits double 8 here.
119.
Well, he missed, but he's not going to get the throw at the big finish because of the 5 with that last dart.
59.
And hasn't really made amends
With
only 59. So, double 4 for Taylor. Down for 2. Don't want to be splitting this and going on double 1. Now then, chance here for Smith.
120.
Players love this finish. 2 darts at treble 20. Oh, he's gone for 2 bulls. He's done this before, but I think it was a mistake
96.
personally. Should have moved over.
Yeah, it was an awkward lie for him. But you know, if Smith does lose this leg, despite the missed darts from Phil Taylor, and he has lost the leg, it was the previous 2 visits that have cost Michael Smith, I think, not the shot for the 120.
I know 2 bulls is a good shot to see, but it's a difficult shot. Surely he should have moved over.
Not sure Mr. Taylor would have appreciated Smith going for 2 bulls.
Well, maybe it got under his skin there. If he'd have hit it and give it a large one, you never know, do you?
Yeah. 140.
Taylor, I sense, Alan, steely determination in those eyes.
Good chance for Smith here
44.
to go into the break 6-4. We said that about the 3-2 session.
Well, that would be a fantastic result for Smith, considering he was 4-0 down.
58.
Could have been 5, yeah. Could have been.
Taylor missed a dart for 5-0. Yep.
The way it started was outstanding,
100.
for want of a better word. Slow down a little bit. But you're looking at legs under 15 or 12. If you're throwing second, you're probably going to have the 12 darter to break the throw. And at least a minimum 15 on throw.
$140.
Pressure's on.
You require 110.
Yeah, one dart then at tops. What a finish this would be. Well, Michael Smith is putting up a real scrap here against Phil Taylor. The young man from St Helens showing his pedigree after being 4-0 down, in danger of being blown away here in Belgium. He's fought back superbly. Taylor leads, but only just now. Taylor 6, Smith 4.